This is what the internet is showing right now as 100% rain. Right? This is 100% rain. It's absolutely hammering it down, 100%. Now I'm outside. Look. 100% rain, hammering it down. And the only rain that we ever get in the last few years is from the southwest when there's a storm. This is what the sky looked like all of last week. This is a satellite image. What the sky looked like all of last week. And we had 5 days of heavy spraying. What was really strange was that the temperature was only 15 degrees, but I was in a t-shirt sweating whilst I was gardening. So somehow, whatever that is in the sky, the aluminium, barium, strontium, because of all the soil and water tests that have been done, showed that it is heavy amounts of aluminium. So it somehow that amplifies the heat like a microwave kind of effect, which is really strange. Now I live on top of a mountain. I have a 365 degree view of what's going on. And I see the airplanes. Every time there's rain forecast, the airplanes come 4 days before, okay? So I'm not asking you to believe me. Most people do this. They walk around like this, looking at the ground, looking at their phone. All you have to do is look up at the sky. All you have to do is look up at the sky. Don't believe me. Don't type into Google chemtrails. You just have to look at the weather. This here, and I've got hundreds of these. This is the weather forecast for spring, and look at the upcoming days. See there, we've got some nice rain coming. 4 days before, the aeroplanes come, and on the apps, the 2 apps that I have where you can see all the aircraft in the sky, 90% of them don't appear. They're these weird jets that come from I think an airbase in Spain over there, because they come, they spray, you see them turning around, they spray, and then once they finish spraying, they head back to base and there's no more contrails that remain. And then a few hours later, they're back again. So it's a very easy observation to make. It's not, you don't have to type into the internet, hey, look with your own eyes. And if you don't look, if you live in a city, it's a little bit more difficult, because obviously you've got buildings and things that block your view. I've made this video here as well, you can watch that. So if you're new to this, those are the clouds trying to form there over Monchique, because Monchique is obviously the highest mountain. And then what happens is, where they've been spraying, look, there's a line there, I can't, there, this is all chemicals, there's a line, that's all chemicals. Look, there's 2 going at the moment. What are the chances of that? Pretty good actually. There's 2 going there, you can see them. And what they do is they spray all day whenever rain is forecast. 2 or 3 days before the rain is forecast, they spray above Monchique. You can see them there. There's 1, and there's a nice long one there. And look at that. That there is all chemicals. That you can see is chemicals there in the distance. Everything there is chemicals. There, the clouds, this has been trying to happen all day. The clouds have been coming in. They've been trying to form above Monchique, but because of the aluminium, strontium and barium supposedly, it stops the cloud formation, and then it all disappears. And when there's no rain forecast, the jets aren't around and they just have normal contrails. As you can see there, that guy there, off he goes. And then when they've passed Monchique, that line will stop, it'll disappear. I filmed them literally as they come over Monchique, it disappears. Literally as they come over Monchique, it starts, and then as soon as they go past Monchique, it disappears. There in the distance there, tons of them. I mean, that is all chemicals in the sky. The tests show in the water and the soil, barium, strontium, aluminium. Look at those, there's even like a dark shadow there. That is all chemicals, people, chemicals in the sky. There is a contrail, there is a contrail. That guy there, look, his trail disappears behind him. It's just a short little one and it disappears. But the one below him, there, stays. That is the chemtrail. Chemtrail, contrail. Whether that guy is one of the jets that's run out of the chemical and is going back for more, I don't know. Or maybe it's just a... Because these jets don't appear on the flight radar. None of them appear on the flight radar. They're not there, and I'm on 2 different flight radars. All chemicals, and then there and here you can see the cloud formation trying to start, but then as soon as it hits those chemicals, it dissipates and it turns into this white, whatever you want to call that, it turns into that. All that there, that's what happens to the clouds. They can't form above Monchique, or they can't form at all. That is what's happening with our rain. Whether God knows who's behind it, but that is what's happening with our rain. And I'm sure there is such a thing as climate change, but whatever this is, they're exacerbating it and making it worse so that they can implement some kind of God knows what, and then tax us more. I don't know, like a carbon tax or something. There's been rumors of carbon taxes and things. I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory or not. And there's another one there. I mean, they're flying past all day. If you guys come up to Monchique and spend a day with me here, 2 or 3 days before rain, you will see this. Nice, huh? Nice people that run the world. And the military base on the top of Foya absolutely has to know about this. So they're completely involved because it would be their job to protect our skies. So you can see now, so that's how this works. This is what in Portuguese they call it alterações climáticas. Climatic alterations are. There are many theories about why they're doing it, but the one that you can see with your own two eyes is the depletion of rain. Look, I'm standing here for what, 3 minutes now, and I'm not wet. This is 100% rain. This is the only rain we get, chemtrail rain. This is this light, powdery rain that's, God knows, it's not even rain. It's a little bit of light drizzle. That's all we get. So make your own deductions, but don't believe the internet. Believe your eyes. Go out there, look at the sky, look at the trails that remain, look at the weather when it's forecast to rain, then see the aeroplanes come, and then from May to September, these aeroplanes, there's more aeroplanes because everyone's going on holiday, but the contrails don't remain. The chemtrails are not there because it doesn't rain here from May to September. And as soon as autumn comes, and I can bet my money on it, 4 days before the first rain comes, the airplanes come, and hey presto, there's no rain. This is not a conspiracy. There are people, do your own research, don't believe me.